It was nearly midnight when Emma and Jack turned onto the quiet country road leading to their cottage on the edge of the woods. The headlights of their car cut through the misty darkness, illuminating nothing but the winding asphalt and occasional low-hanging branches. But just as they rounded a bend, Jack hit the brakes. Something was lying still by the side of the road. They stepped out, and under the soft glow of the car lights, they saw it. A tiny owl, no larger than Jack's gloved hands, motionless and ruffled, its eyes closed tight. The couple approached slowly, worried it might be dead. But as Emma knelt beside it, she noticed the faint rise and fall of its tiny chest. Without hesitation, they wrapped the injured creature in a soft blanket they kept in the boot for emergencies and brought it home. They named her Willow, after the tree beneath which she was found. Over the following weeks, their living room transformed into a quiet recovery space. They set up a warm corner lined with towels, dim lighting, and a steady supply of mice from the local wildlife rescue center. Caring for Willow became their gentle nightly ritual. They took turns feeding her, checking her wing for signs of healing, and simply sitting nearby in silence. She never made a sound, yet her wide amber eyes followed their every movement with startling attentiveness. It was as if she understood that these strangers had paused their lives for her. Willow gradually regained strength. The day she finally stretched her wings fully, flapping softly against the air, Emma wept. Not from sorrow, but from awe. A few days later, they carried her to the edge of the forest and opened the carrier. For a moment, she hesitated. Then with surprising grace, Willow rose into the fading light, disappearing among the treetops. Emma and Jack stood in silence. They thought it was goodbye. But nature has a quiet way of returning kindness. A week later, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Emma noticed a shadow perched on the window ledge. It was Willow, her head tilted gently, her eyes catching the last golden light. She didn't try to come in. She simply watched for a moment, then flew off. And she came back, not every day, but often enough that they began to expect her, perched on the same branch or brushing past the window at dusk. Each visit was brief, silent, and strangely comforting. Willow never made a sound. She never needed to. In her presence, Emma and Jack felt a quiet kind of joy, the kind that grows from doing something kind without expecting anything in return. Willow, in her own way, had come back to say thank you. Their lives moved on, but that bond, born from compassion and stitched together with trust, remained. In a world so often rushed and noisy, a small owl reminded them, and us, that the gentlest gestures can echo the loudest.